Welcome to this video. So today we're going to create subdomain on Hostinger, and I'm going to give you a very straightforward, beginner-friendly tutorial with no stories, no theories, just direct to the point what you're supposed to do. Okay. So first of all, when you log into Hostinger, you're hosting the hosting hPanel. You're going to see this the window you're going to see as per 2026. Okay, so you have this section and you also have this menu on the left. So on the menu on the left, click websites, the arrow next to websites, not domains yet, just websites. Okay, and then it's going to bring you a list of your websites. So these are my websites. Okay, so click on the domain or on the website that you want to create a subdomain on. Okay, so for us, we're going to create a subdomain of amarali.online. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click dashboard. There's tools, there's a WP admin, and then there's dashboard. Click on dashboard. And then after clicking on dashboard, on the left again, there's a sub menu that has just popped. Scroll down and then you're going to see domains. There's after security, there's domains. Now click the arrow next to domains, and then you're going to see subdomain there. Click on subdomain. After clicking on subdomain, now write the name of the subdomain that you want. For me, I'm going to create store.amarali.online. But you can create literally any name. You can put literally any name here. Probably it's not a website. The website you want to create on this subdomain is not even related to what Amarali is all about. You just want to use it for trying sort of staging. Then you can write that name. Okay, you can write that. Maybe it's a roofing company. You can write KLP roofing .amarali.online. Okay, so this one you can use for staging. Maybe you have a website that you want to create but you don't want to create to buy a domain yet. Then you can use one of your domains, just use it as you create a subdomain out of it, and then you will have a brand new website that you can use for anything. Okay, so for me, I'm going to do store, and then it's going to be now store.amarali.online. Okay, so after that, after writing the just write the name that you want to add. Don't add the dot and everything, just the name you want to add. And then we are going to check that, and then we're just going to write store. Okay, that's for naming purposes. And then we're going to create. And just like that, our subdomain is created. So where is this subdomain? So we already have our subdomain, which is store.amarali.online. Okay. So there are a number of things that you have to do first. First of all, you have to install WordPress in case you're going to use WordPress to create your website. Okay. So how do you install WordPress on this domain? When you're still on this window, you can just scroll down here and you're going to see websites. Okay. Click, or if you are from home, let's say you've created your subdomain and then you've left this page. So let's say you're back and you've logged back in. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to websites. And then after websites, you're going to see the store.amarali.online, and then now click dashboard. After clicking dashboard, scroll down, you're going to see websites, not domains, websites. Click on the arrow next to websites, and then you're going to see auto installer. So click on auto installer, and then select WordPress. Since WordPress is what you're going to use, select WordPress. Okay. Enter the title of your website, of your subdomain website. And then here you're going to enter the email, your administrator email. After filling all these, then you're going to click the advanced arrow. Now, when you click the advanced arrow, there's the amarali.online. Now, click on the new subdomain that you created, the new subdomain that you just created. So we had amarali.online, and then we created store.amarali.online. So this is what you're going to select, because this is where we want to install the WordPress. Okay, and then after that, let's create a subdomain, create a database, and then you can do a password there, and then you click next. Okay, so let's fill these ones and then we click next. So click next. In there, we have our subdomain. So just like that, we have our subdomain. And now if you want to you want to see the files, you want to access the files of this subdomain. First of all, on the same window after updating WordPress, you'll be brought to this window. But in case you're not brought to this window or you're logging in fresh and you want to access the files, just go to websites. And then after going to websites, choose the subdomain you want to access the files for. Click File Manager. And then now you can access here, but you'll access for the main domain, which is Amarali, and then click Public, double click there, and then you'll see the subdomain here. So this is where the files will be stored, the files for the subdomain. So let's try and see our subdomain. So it takes a few hours for the subdomain. It can be instant or it might take a little bit time for it to actually be active. But let's see if it's already active. Let's go back to websites, click on the websites list, and then click on that. You can see we have our website. Now, if you want to access the dashboard for this subdomain, just do /wp admin and then enter. And you're going to get this window where you now can log in. Now, remember the logins that we created when we were installing WordPress? Now you need to use them here. So just put the logins here and then you can do remember me and then log in. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. A number of you have asked me which hosting I prefer. So personally, for over 3 years that I've been creating websites, I've been using Hostinger. The reason is it's compatible with a lot of things, even on WordPress. Also, the support is pretty quick. I've not experienced any issues with it so far. So that's the hosting I'd recommend. Okay, and if you want to start hosting on Hostinger, I'm going to leave a link down below so that you can just click on it and then you'll see the hosting deals that are available right now. So happy designing, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below or reach me on Instagram. I'm going to leave all the social handles down below. See you on the next. Bye.